Currently made up of 160 plus members and indigenous nations, the UAN and its work are guided by the purposes and principles contained in its founding charter. The UAN is a manifestation of the profound connection amongst indigenous peoples across the world, including African, Andean, American, European, Caribbean, Oceanic, and Asian regions, rooted in shared wisdom, sustainable practices, and deep reverence for the earth. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. Our governance structure is council-based without territorial claims, led by a collective leadership through our General Secretariat. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. While the UAN represents numerous indigenous cultures, the United States of Kailasa serves as the first indigenous nation specifically for Hindus. Kailasa's mission is focused on the revival of the ancient enlightened Sanatana Hindu civilization with a formal governance structure including a head of state, ministers, and ambassadors. Under the leadership of SPH, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, BHAGAVAN Nityananda Paramashivам, Kailasa has achieved recognition as a sovereign subject of international law, possessing distinctive attributes of juridical statehood. The United States of Kailasa is the main sponsor of the proposed UAN headquarters. This initiative would bring forth an estimated $100 million in revenue for the host country through summits, conferences, tourism, and development projects. The proposed UAN headquarters would represent the world's indigenous nations and peoples through its architectural design. It would blend the best of all worlds, featuring top modern architecture, the highest green building standards, and ancient Vastu architectural principles. This headquarters would serve as a central hub for indigenous diplomacy, cultural preservation, and collaborative efforts towards sustainable development and global peace. Through this initiative, we aim to create a dignified platform for indigenous
Nityananda Paramashivam. Nityananda Paramashivam.
Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
Nityanandane, Anandane, Nityanandane, Anandane, Nityanandane, Anandane, பாரதம் தனில் தோன்றி பாரதை ஆண்டிடவே பரலோகம் தன்னை விட்டு பூலோகம் வந்தானே.
As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Chandrasekhara Murti, Chandesa Anugraha Murti, Chakradana Swarupa Murti, Garudantika Murti, Gajantika Murti, Kirata Murti, Pasupada Anugraha Murti. I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramashivasya Chandrasekhara Chandesa Anugraha Chakradana Garudantika Gajantika Kirata Pasupada Anugraha Murtinam Paramavatare Paramadvaita Praptaye युष्मान् सर्वान् आशीर्वदामि। Oh, all the Paramashivoham program level 1 participants, I bless and initiate all of you with bhakti. The best thing Paramashiva can give it to you and to the world is Paramashiva bhakti. Bhakti is beyond enlightenment. It's a pure oneness, Paramadvaita, in living Paramadvaita in day-to-day life is bhakti. With bhakti, anything you have or does not have does not matter. Without bhakti, anything you have or does not have does not matter. Paramashivoham Pratamastarasya Sarvepya Pratibahipya Asihi Diksham Chatadam Yat Asmin Brahmande Paramashivasya Sarvasmat Sreshta Upahara Bhakti Asti. Bhakti Atma Sakshātkāra Paraha Asti Yata Bhavata Samīpam Bhakti Bhavati Chetata Kimapi Bhavatna Bhavet Abhibheda Na Bhavati. Paramashivoham program level 2 participants, I bless you all and initiate you all to learn, experience, surrender and radiate enlightenment. Paramashivoham Dvitiyastarasya Sarvepya Pratibhagipya Sharanagatehe Siksha Praptaye Jivana Muktim Cha Abhivyaktaye Asihi Diksham Chatadami. Paramashivoham இரண்டாம் நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து கொள்ளும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் சரணாகதியை கற்றுக்கொள்வதற்கான தீட்சையும் ஞானத்தை வெளிப்படுத்துவதற்கான தீட்சையும் அளித்து ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். All the Paramashivoham program level 3 participants, I bless you all into Guru Diksha, experiencing the reality of Paramashiva as Guru. I bless you all with Anupaya, experiencing Guru's grace, Shaktipada and Shaktinipada. The sheer initiation of the Guru can give you everything you need and enable you to manifest the state, space, powers, being and superconsciousness and Mahakailasa of Paramashiva. I bless you all to strengthen your spiritual umbilical cord connection with me through the simple integrity, simple attachment, simple obedience, simple surrender. Om Paramashivoham Tritiyastarasya Sarvepya Pratibhagibhyaha Gurudiksham Swaminaha Rupe Paramashivasya Yadartadayanubhava Bhavaha Anupayaha Gurukripa Shaktipada Shaktini Padanubhavascha गुरु दीक्षा भवद्भ्यः तत्सर्वं दास्यति यस्य आवश्यकता भवतां कृते अस्ति परमशिवस्य स्थितिं चिदाकाशं शक्ति परमशिवत्वं महाकाशं कैलासं च प्रकटं कारितुं शक्नोति इत्येतेषु आसीः दीक्षां च ददामि सर्वेभ्य मम आशीर्वादाः. பரமசிவோ மூன்றாம் நிலை தியான வகுப்பில் கலந்து கொள்ளும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் குருவிடம் பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் சாநித்தியத்தை அனுபூதியாய் உணரச் செய்யும் குரு தீட்சை அளிக்கின்றேன். அனுபாய தீட்சையின் மூலமாக சக்திபாதம் சக்தினி பாதத்தை அனுபூதியாய் உணர்ந்து அனுபாய தீட்சையை உணர்ந்து பரமாத்வைதத்தில் வாழ்ந்திட ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
Nithyanandam, Kailasa welcomes you all to the Nityot Sava celebrations. Puja is where we mirror our brains with the powerful neurological activity of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivamam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Here, in this auspicious moment of space-time, through this puja, we will access the higher vertical time zones. Let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and all his deities in Kailasas around the world.
ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसकं तदभिधानपूर्वं कुर्वन्. अथ धूपः ॐ धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वदयोस्मान् धूर्वदितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि दस्तितमं वप्रितमं ज्येष्ठतमं मन्यतमं देवहूतममृतमसि हविर्दानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाह्वाभिद्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्ष्येर्मा संविक्ता मात्वाहिगं शिशुं श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः. धूपमाग्रापयामि. अथ दीपः ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निं निरवृतिं मम पशुभृत्यमग्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानोहिकं श्रीर्जातवेदो रामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिद्रदग्नागहि श्रिया मा परिपातया. श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः. दीपं सन्दर्शयामि. अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीन सन्तोषति मधुरक्तमुदोषसि मधुमत्पाति मधुम्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमानो वनस्पतिर्मधुभागं मस्तु सूर्यः माद्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येश्चायजते इमां जनतागुं सङ्ग्रहाणीति द्वादशारक्तिरजना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुद्धे मौञ्जी भवति ऊर्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुद्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
Listen. Paramashiva's direct message from Mahakailasa. Yena tam bhutam bhuvanam bhavishyat parikrita amritena sarvam yena yajnastayate Saptahota tanme mana Shivasangalpamastu. Yenatam bhutam bhuvanam bhavishyat parigrihita amritam ena sarvam ena yajna staya te saptahota tanme mana Shivasangalpamastu. Why I am breaking every word and uttering this verse, so you can even do research on your own if you want to study further. Now I will give you the translation. O Lord, the mind enables a wise man to become aware of the past, present, and future. Mind enables a wise man to become aware of the past, the present, and the future. That is, though the past is not visible and neither the future is certain, but an intelligent application of the mind enables a person to research about the past happenings based on the present and deduce logically what might have happened long time in the past. Similarly, the mind helps the wise man to predict what would happen in the future based upon his experience of the present and his logical deduction of the past. Mind is the medium by which the 7 types of the priests who are assigned to the task of doing a fire or any other type of religious sacrifice initiate the process and see to its successful completion. This is because they have to remember in the mind the finer details of the elaborate rituals and the exercises involved, because for it is not practically feasible to go look up to the voluminous religious scriptures at the time of actually doing the rituals. The hymns have to be chanted in proper fashion, and innumerable small and big duties pertaining to a fire sacrifice have to be done with due care and diligence. This is just like a surgeon performing a surgery where he cannot afford to look up to a medical book every now and then while the patient is lying on the operation table. The entire process has to be performed with the help of intelligent mind. Let such a mind of mine be steadfast and possessed of the noblest qualities and virtues. Let it have the most auspicious and righteous of desires and aspirations. I gave you the translation. Listen now. In one word, if I have to put Paramashiva's message from Mahakailasa through this sutra directly, this is the 4th verse on Siva Sankalpa Upanishad. Enatam bhutam bhuvanam bhavishyat parigrihita amritena parigrihitam amritena sarvam yena yajnas tayate saptahota tanme mana Shivasangalpamastu. Listen. In one word, if I have to put the whole message of Paramashiva, be authentic. Fake surgeon cannot perform surgery because he will not know what to do next. If he is managing through the Googling, you should know there are many doctors. In India, recently I heard the fake doctors getting arrested. They were practicing even for last 5 years, 6 years. Police was revealing because they were Googling and attending to patients. If you are Googling, attending to the patients, you can manage a few outpatients, knee pain, headache, stomach pain, but you can't perform surgery. So after the patient is lying on the table, you will cut his heart open and then you will run and Google what to do. You will start search, you will try to use AI, what to do. Fake person cannot be successful. He can only have mediocre level successful. Listen. Fake person's mind cannot see his past properly. Fake person's mind cannot study his present properly. Fake person's mind cannot study his future properly. I think Paramashiva participants are wondering, how can Swamiji give the same message in the morning and in the evening? Listen. In Paramashiva program, I am making you experience the truth I am revealing. In the evening satsang, I am giving the knowledge, understanding for the public, for common man to grasp. If you are attending the satsang, trying to understand about the message I am revealing, if you are really authentic, want to experience this truth I am revealing, come to Paramashiva. Here I am revealing the truths. If you want experience, come to Paramashiva. Listen now. The Upanishad very clearly says, the wise man becomes aware of the past, but the fake people are aware of only fake past. Listen. Many times you make fake decisions. You try to lie to people, lie to life around you, lie even to yourself, and if you are successfully handle any one crisis by being fake, you decide being fake is smartness. You can get away, you can escape, you can cheat, you can exploit any situation, any person, anything by being fake. You can say what you don't mean, you can do what you really don't mean, but you can get away. When Being fake gives you confidence. That is when you start developing a cancer which destroys you, because you feel being fake is a smartness. You will start becoming fake even to yourself. First time when you are fake to life is where you develop your root pattern. Every time you are fake, the root pattern gets strengthened, and after some time, all your reactions are only for situation because you yourself forgot what you really want. Your life has no action, only reactions. Life has become all about survival, crisis management, putting the fire off. Listen. Fake person do not even know his past rightly because too many confused emotions will be bundled up. Actually, some of the most successful incidents happened in your life, but some pain would have been associated with it. When you remember that successful supposed to be pleasant and everyone will be proud of you due to that one success, but when you remember it, it will be a deep pain associated, confuse associated, chaos associated. You will not even think that as one of your biggest success or achievement. Fake people do not remember their past properly. Fake people do not see their present properly. Fake people cannot predict their future properly. In Hindu tradition, predicting the future, that knowledge is called Jyotisha Shastra. It is not Bhavishya Shastra, no. It is called Jyotisha Shastra, means be light, be authentic, be bright. That is what is the methodology to predict how your future is going to be. Authentic person sees the past authentically, sees the present authentically, sees the future authentically. Being authentic is too easy. Just decide. Stop being fake. Decide. To utter the word what you really mean. To do action what you really want for your future. For example, you are not able to get up in the morning and do yoga, but you go on imagining having a healthy, well-built, brilliant yogic body and living till 100. Hey, all right. You listen as a beep sound. That's all. If you are not going to get up today, and bend your body, do yoga, how do you go on imagining in your future you will get up and bend your body and be yogi, live long? Do actions. What is needed for the future? Utter words, what is needed for the future. Utter the words, what you really mean. Do the actions, what you really mean. If you want healthy body, do the action of yoga. You will go on be lying in your bed and be a couch potato and expect that tomorrow suddenly you will become yogi. Couch potatoes don't become yogi. You go on visualizing. You will have a six-pack and every day continue to fill your body with sucrose, glucose and alcohol. If you fill your stomach with sucrose, glucose and alcohol, you can have one bag, not six-pack. You want to have a six-pack, but you are working for one bag. Understand? Do what you really mean. Every action is building your life. Every thought is building your life. Every word you utter is building your life. Consciously build competence. Being authentic is a conscious competence. I gave the example of just yoga and simple day-to-day example in every level. If you want wealth, be clear. You want wealth. Don't try to hide. Don't try to utter different words. Don't try to do different actions and then expect the wealth to fall on you. Even if wealth falls as a luck on you, without you working for it, it will fall on you as a huge asteroid and kill you. Don't expect it to make you rich. Many times, wealth makes people sick, not rich. Wealth makes people suffocate themselves and others, not wealthy. Listen. Only authenticity builds conscious competence in you. As this Upanishad describes, there is a beautiful word called Saptahota, means the seven priests usually sit together and perform powerful rituals. Even in Kashi, Varanasi, it's called Saptarishi Arti, means Paramashiva gave his knowledge to Sapta Rishis and gave them a unique ritual to invoke his presence. And he also told his descendants, that those Sapta Rishis' descendants, those 7 Gotra priests, have to sit together to perform this ritual and invoke Mahadeva's presence. That is why even now, that Sapta Rishi Gotras, each Bharadwaja Gotra, each of those Rishi Gotra Brahmins, the descendants of those Sapta Rishis, sit together around Vishwanatha and perform the Sapta Rishi Arti, invoking presence of Mahadeva. So the Sabdahotas who perform the sacred rituals, sometimes it goes long time, 7 days, non-stop. When they perform ritual, they cannot go and refer the books. No. They need to know by heart. They need to know completely. All the hymns that have to be chanted in proper fashion, with the chandas, and innumerable small and big duties pertaining to the fire sacrifice have to be done with a due care and diligence. It means what? They will have to be authentic, that they really want to be a priest. A fake person who wants money, trying to become priest, cannot invoke and make the sacrifice successful, because his mind will be in money. He will not be able to know the whole details. His conscious mind would not have built, will not and cannot build the competence to perform a powerful long rituals like Sabdahota if he is engrossed with money. See, he may want money to survive, that is okay. But if his goal is only money, he will not be able to perform these Saptahotas. Only if he is authentic to his core, he wants to be a rishi, he will be able to perform this action. So anything you want, be authentic. You want to be a grihastha? Be authentic and build authentic relationship. Don't be fake in your relationship. If you want to be a grihastha, you want to be sannyasi, be authentic in your decision to be sannyasi. Anything you want, stop being fake. Fake people torture themselves and torture others, destroy the life around them. If you start faking with others, then slowly you will start faking to yourself, and you will even fake yourself to the most important relationship in your life, Guru, God. Then what will happen? you will be having just fake life. Stop being fake. Shraddha, utter only words you mean, do only actions you have to do for the life you decide, think only towards your goal, build powerful being for your goal, build powerful people for your goal around you. If you surround yourself by 5 doctors, you will be the 6th doctor. You will become the 6th doctor. If you surround yourself with 5 rich men, you will become 6th rich man. If you surround yourself with 5 authentic sannyasis, you will become a 6th authentic sannyasi. If you are fake, naturally you will attract fake people because vibes attract the tribes. If you attract fake sannyasis around you, you will become the 6th fake sannyasi. So anything in your life, be authentic. If you surround yourself with 5 authentic enlightened beings, you will be the 6th enlightened being. Listen. Authenticity builds your being and ecosystem. Yena tam bhutam bhuvanam bhavishya parigrihitam amritena sarvam yena yajnastayate saptahota tanme mana shivasankalpamastu. The moment you decide to become authentic and flush out all the toxins you accumulated due to being fake, the moment you decide to remove the cancer of being fake, the moment you decide to remove all the pus of being fake, you start fresh life, fresh beginning, and you start living the real life, attract real people, build real ecosystem, build powerful people around you. Naturally, you become successful. Stop being fake. When you stop being fake, just your declaration, Paramashiva will come down and manifest it. Parandama will rush to manifest it for you. Very beautiful incident in Bhagavata Purana. It is documented in the Bhagavata Bhashyas, the commentaries. Parandama was just in Yoga Nidra, in Ananta Sayana, Sridevi and Bhudevi doing Padaseva in the pleasant music played by the Nitya Suris, Gandharva. in the Bhuloka, or I should say Batala Loka, Hiranyakashipu was threatening Prahalata. Hey, tell, where is your Narayana? Show me, where is your Narayana? Is he in this pillar? Prahalata just lifts his hand and shows the little finger. Yes, he is in this pillar also. He is in this pillar. Parandama just jumped out of his yoga nidra, straight sat on the Garuda and said, come on, start. Sridevi and Bhudevi were shocked. Sridevi is asking, what happened? Oh Parandama, where are you rushing so fast? Parandama said, call me. While I am flying, I will answer. Now I don't have a time to answer you. Come on a call. During flying, he was telling, hey, this little guy, Prahalata, is too authentic and he is lifting his little finger and showing in which pillar I am. I have to rush into that pillar, break that pillar and come out. So to which pillar his little finger will stop, I don't know. To which pillar his little finger stops, I have to rush into that pillar. Then you know the story where the little finger stopped. In that pillar he entered, broke. When Hiranyakashipu broke that pillar, he came out as Narasimha and he did the Hiranyavata, all that you know. The story goes. When you are authentic, just if you move your little finger, Parandama moves. Paramashiva rushes to make your sankalpa into reality. Mama sankalpam, Shiva sankalpamastu. Listen. Listen. Being authentic is a power. It is a spiritual stamina, conscious competence. Being authentic is conscious competence, spiritual stamina. Being authentic manifests ultimate. Understand? It's only by being authentic your brain manifests the ultimate. Your brain gets programmed to reflect the ultimate, to manifest the ultimate. Today in the session Paramashiva Sena program I was explaining, power manifestation is nothing but consciously programming your being to manifest the ultimate authentically. Only when you are authentic, your being gets programmed to manifest the ultimate. I was explaining one small incident. When I had the hand fractured, because my body, mind, consciousness, everything was already programmed and manifesting Paramashiva. Not only consciousness was manifesting Paramashiva, even body and mind was fully programmed to manifest Paramashiva. Spontaneously, not only there was no pain, I was taking classes, session, I was telling, I am observing, so I am going to reproduce these signs. How the fracture can be handled without pain, because there is no pain. What is it that makes this body pain-free? I tell you, the moment I saw the fracture is not causing any pain in my body, I know as a knowledge, jnana, that there is no pain in my body. But compound fracture does not invoke any pain in my body is vijnana. It gave me so much of confidence, courage. I'm explaining the language which you understand. I saw very clearly. That's all. So naturally, during my old age or when I decide to leave the body, there's not going to be any pain. If the compound fracture cannot create any pain, naturally the leaving the body will not be painful. I am explaining this all in your language. Please understand, I know all this from my enlightenment. But when I see it, that is what is called liberation. Listen, in your life also, if you have consciously programmed and see the result of that, that causes the liberation. Joy, which comes out of powerfulness manifesting, is bliss. Joy that comes out of powerfulness manifesting is bliss. When you also authentically see, consciously see the powerfulness manifesting, you feel liberation. Listen, this liberation is bliss. I have given you one example of what I went through when I had the compound fracture in the hand. I can give you tons of examples. But I tell you, the essence what I wanted to convey to all of you is being authentic. Your consciousness develops ability to manifest the ultimate. That ability to manifest the ultimate is power manifestation. That is power manifestation. So listen. You need to know life starts in you only when you decide to be authentic. every level. When you decide to become authentic, you manifest ultimate life. You manifest ultimate life, enlightened life. Today morning, in the Paramashiva program, one devotee, I think Aparichetyananda from Singapore, she made some declaration, like she want to be Sarvanyapitakarta or something like that. The moment I heard the declaration, I have to run. Fortunately for her, more fortunately for me, I have to run to make her declaration into reality because she was authentic. She has lifted her little finger and showed the pillar. I have to now rush to what she wants. Understand? I have this beautiful verse from Bhagavatam. Satyam vidatum nija pritya pasitam vyapitam cha bhuteshva akileshu chatmana adrishya tatyat bhuta rupam utvahana stambe sapayam na mrikam na manusham. I'm breaking every word so you can understand, because 85% of the words in Hindi or in Malayalam, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu are all from Sanskrit. The translation: to prove that the statement of his servant Prahlada Maharaja was substantial. In other words, to prove that the Supreme Lord is present everywhere, even within the pillar of the assembly hall, the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, Hari, exhibited a wonderful form never before seen. The form was neither that of a man nor that of a lion. Thus the Lord appeared in his wonderful form in the assembly hall. Listen, to prove that the statement of his servant Prahlada Maharaja was substantial, I tell you, I also enjoy manifesting the success of Aparichetya, because I manifest to enjoy success through all of you. Ekoham Bhagushyamaha. Let me become many to celebrate, enjoy myself. Whoever is authentic disciple, authentic to me, I manifest myself through you all. Enjoy your success as my success, so I make sure you are successful. I manifest myself and make you successful, so I am successful, and I celebrate your success as my success. Ekoham Bhagushyamaha. Let me become many to celebrate myself. So understand, when you are authentic, Paramashiva rushes to manifest your declaration. Parandama rushes to manifest your declaration. When you are authentic to Guru, Even I cannot stop myself. I have to manifest. I have to rush and manifest myself in you and make you successful. When you are fake to Guru, even I cannot protect you. You can cheat country law by being fake. You can even build fake evidence, do everything. You can cheat country law by being fake. You cannot cheat cosmic law by being fake. Cosmic law runs by dharma, authenticity. Country law runs by evidence. Cosmic law runs by dharma, authenticity. Country law needs evidence. Cosmic law needs authenticity. Cosmic law functions based on your authenticity. Listen. Satyam vidatum nichapritya basitam apyaptim cha bhuteshva akileshu chatmanaha adrishyat tatyat bhuta rupam udvahan stambe sabhayam na mrigam na manusham. Understand? Paramashiva's message: anything you are, be authentic. That is when life starts. Recently, I received one message from daughter of one devotee. The devotee's daughter. She writes to me. It is such a fake message. Oh, I want to be a part of the army, some one country, army. And my parents are saying we should not kill people, we should not become part of the army. But I know authentically you will protect me. You will protect me at any moment, at any way, at any cost. So I have decided to go for the army. All I said is, I saw very clearly she is not going to listen to me. She is trying to force me to acknowledge what she wants and to take the responsibility for all her actions and protect her, but should not guide her. She will have powers to decide, but I should take the responsibility. It's such a fake message, drafted very cunningly. The first thing I thought, fellow, your boyfriend is dead. Your boyfriend is dead. The moment I read that message, first thing I thought, your boyfriend is dead. So cunningly crafted message. All I said is, I give you my blessings. Please understand, when you decide to kill others, just be ready to get killed. So once you die, even if you are killed, I will give you liberation in Kailasa, Viraswarga. I said, I'll give you Viraswarga because the Hindu tradition allows. The people who go for army and get killed, they get Viraswarga, not liberation of the Kailasa. In Kailasa, there is a portion called Viraswarga. So I'll give you Viraswarga. When you are ready to kill others, how do you expect I should not allow others to kill you? Please go, kill others, get killed. So when you are killed, I'll give you Viraswarga. I'll be with you. I will always take care of you. Yes, I'll be with you. I'll give you Viraswarga. Come there. I'll give you a separate place. Enjoy. That's it. I am not against the law of the country's armies. It's all up to them. But cosmic laws are cosmic laws. Country laws are written on the ground. Cosmic laws are written on the ether, Akasha. Country laws are programmed on the ground with boundary, state, nation, court. On the ground, cosmic laws are programmed on the ether, space. Country runs by country laws. Cosmos runs by cosmic laws. All I said is that one line. See, when you decide to kill others, you can't expect not to get killed. But as you put the caveat, as you already told, I will take care of you forever, wherever you are, I maintain that. I'll take care of you wherever you are. Once you die, get killed, I'll give you Viraswarga. Come there. That's it. No message after that. After that, no message. All young men, be very clear. If you are not enlightened, don't even think of girlfriends. Now I know who is the fellow who is suffering with that girl. I don't know. Anyone becomes boyfriend for her, he is dead. Because I can see how cunningly the whole message was crafted. She doesn't know. I don't have girlfriends, but I handle millions of women. Actually, for the AI itself, when I was developing AI, I told Let women devotees first use the AI and let the AI get trained. Women are the best people to train the AI. If the AI can handle the women and their questions, AI is successful. Launch it. Especially during their moods. If the AI can handle their questions, launch it. Understand, we start thinking you will be fake, you will see, many people start really feel they will lie, they will be fake, but no one should find out they are lying. Everyone should believe they are authentic. Even though they are fake, everyone around them should believe they are authentic and they should be treated as authentic person. They feel that is the way they should be treated and they are princess of the universe. The moment I read the message, I was laughing at her. Hey, come and stand in queue. I have a long queue of the same type of people. There was a funeral procession going on. Few people walking in the funeral. Talking to each other. One asked, how did she die? The other one said, oh, daughter-in-law got a new dog and the dog jumped on this old woman and she died. Person was standing the roadside, heard this conversation, came to these people who were talking and asked, can I have the dog for one day? These two said, stand in queue. Don't you see a long queue behind? There were only few people in the funeral procession, but the long queue behind. When I read the message, first thing I thought, stand in queue. I have long queue of this kind of fake messages, fake demands, not being authentic, but demanding. Decide to be authentic. Life will shower you. Decide to be authentic. Life will manifest through you. With this, I bless you all. Anyone who wants to experience these great truths, join Paramashiva Sena program to experience authenticity and power manifestation. Bless you all. Be blissful. Blessings. Be blissful.
Nityanandam. Thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
Please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.
O Paramashiva Lingamurti Paramavatar Aham Pushman Sarvan Paramadvaitena Asirvadam. As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva Lingamurti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Direct message from Paramashiva, from Mahakailasa, Sarati Rasvaniva Yan Manushyanni Aneniyate Abhi Subir Vajina Iva Krit Pratishtam Yada Chiram Javishtam Tanme Mana Shivasangalpamastu. The sixth verse of Shivasangalpa Upanishad. O Lord, even as an expert charioteer controls the moving horses through the rain and directs them towards the desired destination, the mind too helps a man to reach his destination. The mind is free from the degenerating effects of the old age that affects the body. It has great swiftness, agility, and activity. It is pegged to the heart because the mind thinks of those things, actually does those things, and even contemplates about doing those things that seem pleasant to the heart of a man. The heart virtually has control over the functioning of the mind. Let such a mind of mine be steadfast and possessed of the noblest qualities and virtues. Let it have the most auspicious and righteous of desires and aspirations. Listen. In few sentences, if I have to decode what Paramashiva is conveying through this message, your mind is very powerful. It can be consciously, beautifully trained and used. Paramashiva talks completely from the aspect of life positive. He reveals the Parama Satya about mind from absolute life positive. So listen. this Atmanam Ratinam Vitti Ratamevachu Pandava, the example of horse, chariot, comparing the horse chariot with the body-mind mechanism in multiple Upanishads, Sivasankalpa Upanishad, Kathopanishad, and Bhagavad Gita, multiple Upanishads, and almost all Prasthanatraya Bhashya uses this example. Listen, some of these examples are repeated so many times. From this we can understand during those periods, chariot was a common object. Same way, the Rajju Sarpang Nyaya, the example of seeing snake on the rope. Pramarakita Nyaya, how the bee picks up a worm and makes it into bee. This Pramarakita Nyaya and Rajju Sarpang Nyaya, this appears almost in all Vedanta book. Vedanta book will not be complete without a Rajju Sarpang Nyaya or Pramarakita Nyaya. Whether you take the Shaivite Vedantic books or Vaishnavite Vedantic books, Sakta Vedanta books. Same way, this example of charioteer, Ratha and Rati, Ratha and Sarati. This example not only in multiple Upanishads, even in Gita, in almost all Prasthanatraya Bhashya, whether Sankara Bhashya, or Sri Bhashya, Madhva Bhashya, or Vamati Bhashya, all Bhashya, Prasthanatraya Bhashya uses this example. Understand. I'll read out the translation once more and decode, reveal all the sacred truths from this one by one by one. O Lord, even as an expert charioteer controls the moving horses through the rain and directs them towards the desired destination, the mind too helps a man to reach his destination. The mind is free from the degenerating effects of the old age that affects the body. It has great swiftness, agility, and activity. It is pegged to the heart because the mind thinks of those things, actually does those things, and even contemplates about doing those things that seem pleasant to the heart of a man. The heart virtually has control over the functioning of the mind. Let such a mind of mine be steadfast and possessed of the noblest qualities and virtues. Let it have the most auspicious and righteous of desires and aspirations. Listen. Essence of what Paramashiva is revealing here, the Parama Satya, you need to receive from this sutra. Do not allow overwhelming of the heart at any point of your life. Listen. Don't allow overwhelming to destroy your health. When you get overwhelmed about all you need to do to keep yourself healthy, oh God, I have to do yoga, I have to keep sattvic diet, I should avoid non-veg, I should avoid fatty food, I should avoid sugar, I should avoid this, that, I should avoid smoking, I should avoid alcohol. So your heart gets overwhelmed and you stop doing everything. Same way with relationships. Oh God, I have to understand him or her, I need to do so many things to keep this relationship. It is high maintenance, I can't. When you get overwhelmed, you collapse. You destroy the relationship. When you get overwhelmed about your career, your business, your job, you collapse it, you destroy it. All overwhelming is disaster. Listen. All types of getting overwhelmed is disaster. A man who gets overwhelmed with lust in his heart, a woman who gets overwhelmed with moods during her monthly cycles, will suffer the same overwhelming when they leave the body. Upanishads, Gita, many of the Prasthanatraya Bhashyas elaborately explain during the time you leave the body, what kind of a space you carry in your heart decides your future birth. That is why in Agama, Paramashiva uses a very beautiful word about these lokas. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Vatala are Bur, Bhuva, Suva, Tapa, Satya, whether the higher lokas or lower lokas. It starts from Patala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Talatala, Sutala, Vitala, Atala, Bhuva, Suva, Maha, Jana, Tapa, Brahmaloka, then Vaikunta, then Shripuram, then Kailasa, Mahakailasa. About all these lokas, Paramashiva uses a very beautiful word. He uses the word Gunasthana. Listen. Because the Guna, your heart radiates. The Guna, your heart radiates. Based on that, the sthana decided in lokas. That is why he uses the word gunasthana. I should say, this word is a most beautiful word to explain about the lokas. Gunasthana. The guna you will be having during the time of you leaving the body decides the sthana you will be reaching after leaving the body. Listen and don't think your whole life you will get overwhelmed for every small thing, and during the last moment while the leaving the body, you will be just peaceful in Parama Satya, in Parama Satya space, Shiva, 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 and you will leave the body. No. Whatever was repeatedly overwhelming you, that only is going to overwhelm you even while you leave your body. Because while you leave the body, things are not going to be in your control. That is why building guna is a most important thing any man should do when he is in this karma bhumi. This karma bhumi gives an amazing opportunity, possibility to build guna. Your food, your lifestyle, everything should be focusing on building the higher gunas. If you are in tamas, move to rajas. If you are in rajas, move to sattva. If you are in sattva, move to trigunatita. If you are in trigunatita, move to gunatita. Building higher gunas in your heart, in your mind, helps you to reach higher gunasthana. Listen. Many people ask me, Swamiji, how to find out whether I am really getting overwhelmed in my life? Just look around. The first thing I'll tell, symptoms are the proofs you get overwhelmed or not. First thing, in your house, garage or godown, some part of your house is disorganized. Things are heaped, absolutely unorganized. The moment you even think of that, organizing, cleaning it up, if you get overwhelmed, that's a first proof. You can't handle the overwhelming of your heart. I always tell people, first organize your house, where you live, the graha, the aham you live is the extension of aham you carry. That is why in Sanskrit, for the house, for the inner space, both same word we use, aham. The place you live and the space you live, both carries the same word, aham. If you are getting overwhelmed, your house will be literally chaos. If things are lying here and there, disorganized in your house, be clear. Your aham is getting overwhelmed. I always tell people, even in Kailasa, if your department is rotting, things are just lying heap, disorganized, Don't ever say you don't have time. No. The truth is you don't have space. You just get overwhelmed, agitated, just get imbalanced the moment you even think that this need to be organized. The moment you think of organizing it, you get overwhelmed. That getting overwhelmed is the reason for keeping things chaos, whether your house or department or your office, anywhere. If things are lying heap, unmanaged, disorganized, be very clear. Your aham is exactly the same way. Getting overwhelmed is not related to powerlessness or inability. It is actually arrogance. You try to show big outer image, but actually inside you don't have a big inner image. Arrogance is the source pattern of getting overwhelmed. Listen. Listen intensely. I'll reveal more and more deeper truths. Getting overwhelmed about the future is insecurity. And insecurity is not powerlessness. Classify them properly. Understand them properly. It is arrogance. Insecurity is established on arrogance. You always manage the life through manipulation. Now, your arrogance is getting overwhelmed, that you may not be able to continue to manipulate with that same way. So listen to these truths repeatedly. Do conscious furthering of these great truths Paramashiva is revealing now. I am revealing Parama Satyas. Parama Satyas about how you get overwhelmed. How, due to getting overwhelmed, you don't keep your wardrobe organized, you don't keep your bedroom organized, you don't keep your garage organized, you don't keep your office organized, then naturally you will not keep your relationships organized. Be very clear. If there are too many incompletions needed to be completed, discussed, ironed out between you and your spouse, between you and your relationships, be very clear. It is not that you are victim or you are a weak person. No, you get overwhelmed. When you get overwhelmed, like a tsunami, and unable to handle those emotions, have space for completion, you break the relationships. Whether the way you keep your house, or the way you relate with relationships, the way you relate with your own health, in any relationship, person who gets overwhelmed destroys it. When you get overwhelmed, you destroy things you built for 10, 15 years. The self-sabotaging, and after destroying, you stand strong with your destructive mode, with that arrogance. The fear of getting overwhelmed is worse than death. Getting overwhelmed is death. Fear of getting overwhelmed is worse than death. Getting overwhelmed is death. About anything you get overwhelmed, you destroy that dimension of your life. Like an expert charioteer controls the moving horses through the rain and directs them towards the desired destination, stop getting overwhelmed, control your mind, and reach the destination of Paramashivatva. Listen. Paramashiva reveals important Parama Satyas about mind here. He says very clearly, the old age does not affect the mind. Mind does not get degenerated due to the old age. It has a great swiftness, agility, and activity. Only thing, you should not allow your heart to get overwhelmed. Listen. Paramashiva also reveals a very powerful truth. Parama Satya, listen carefully. If you know these trillions of universes, Brahmanda is literally functioning inside you. Anything you can grasp through your conscious visualization is happening inside your Bindu Murti. It is Parama Satya. Anything you can visualize, surely all of you who can listen to my satsang can visualize this Brahmanda, zillions, trillions of universes. Be very clear that Brahmanda is happening in your Pindanda right now. Even to understand, listen my words, cognize, make meaning out of it, the process that need to happen in your brain is equivalent to this whole Brahmanda functioning. If you meditate on this Parama Satya, your heart will never get overwhelmed by anything. The Brahmanda is run by your consciousness. The substance which is in you as the source of you, that substance runs this Brahmanda without getting overwhelmed. Then why should you get overwhelmed running this life? I'll tell you one Guru walk I received from my Guru, Arunagiri Yogeshwara. I'll tell in Tamil, then translate in English. Parama Satyam Valuvamai Paramajnanam. Parama Satyam Valuvamai Paramajnanam. Not falling from Parama Satya is Paramajnana. Listen carefully. This whole Brahmanda is happening inside you. Whether you go on be arguing, denying, doubting, sometimes even hating, arguing, doubting, hating, denying, any of it, ADHD. Even if you do all the four, Parama Satyas don't change. While you argue, while you doubt, while you hate, while you deny, Parama Satyas don't change. Even during the period of your ADHD, Parama Satyas don't change. There's a beautiful book called Ashtavakra Gita. Even I have spoken, I've given satsang, and I've also decoded the Ashtavakra Bhagavad Gita, and it's available now in AI. It's freely available for your download. You can download and read, listen. That book is full of Paramasatyas. Practically no word is added other than Paramasatya. That is why you cannot remove a word from Ashtavakra Gita. It's absolute distilled Paramasatyas. So listen. This whole year I have decided that I am going to reveal Paramasatyas, Paramasatyas, Paramasatyas as it is. Anyhow, I am neither interested in being followed by the masses, nor the mass is interested in me. That is such a big liberation. When the common mass is not interested in you, and you are not interested in brand building and promoting, marketing, it is such big liberation. Listen carefully. Those religious leaders or spiritual leaders or gurus or pandits or opinion shapers, opinion makers, narrative shapers, narrative makers, all of them who are interested in keeping you as a human cattle, or funded by the vested interests which are interested in keeping you as a human cattle, has to compromise on Parama Satya even if they know it. Many of them do not know is one. Even if they know it, they have to compromise because of either greed to get the mass support or the fear of not getting the mass support. With Paramashiva's grace, he has freed me from both. Neither someone can add something to me, give something to me, nor someone can take away something from me. He has made it such a beautiful, free, happy life. I repeatedly say, Pranamami Muhurmuhu, Pranamami Muhurmuhu, Pranamami Muhurmuhu. O Paramashiva, I bow down to you again and again and again, who resides in me, as source of me, as embodiment of me. Because he has liberated me completely from all greeds of this mass following me and all fears of mass not following me, because I am not funded by the mass, common mass, and I cannot be attacked by the common mass. I am here to tell you the Parama Satya as it is. Listen. This Brahmanda, whole cosmos, how it is functioning, the same frequency of happening with the same intensity, quality, quantity is happening in you. Just remembering this, cognizing this, remembering this Parama Satya is dhyana, cognizing this Parama Satya is samadhi, consciously furthering this Parama Satya is sahaja samadhi. All types of overwhelming will disappear in you. You will not get overwhelmed about anything if you just cognize and consciously further, hey, this whole Brahmanda is happening inside me. Even when you argue against it, even when you doubt against it, even when you hate against it, even when you deny against it, this is Parama Satya. Listen. When I am talking about Parama Satya, the pregnant women can sleep. Because when you sleep, the baby inside you, that baby's biomemory is getting created, manifested. That will receive. If you are pregnant and you want your baby to receive all these Paramasatyas, then during the satsang, comfortably sleep. Put on the satsang and sleep. Other than pregnant women, nobody can sleep during satsang. Listen to this. This Paramasatya are Parama Satyas even during the time you argue, doubt, hate, deny. So don't worry about the mental state you are in right now. Don't get overwhelmed about your inability to accept the truth I am revealing. This is Parama Satya. Even when you don't accept, it is Parama Satya. So decide to cognize unconsciously further. This Brahmanda runs inside your Bindumurti. If this Brahmanda running can't overwhelm you, how can things of your so-called life overwhelm you? No, you can't be overwhelmed. Let this Parama Satya be established in your heart. Let your heart be established in this Parama Satya. Let this Parama Satya be established in your Hridaya. Let your Hridaya be established in this Parama Satya. If any of your elders, family, relatives, during their old age, in hospital and they are in coma, you can play this satsang. Especially if they are already initiated by me, heard the satsangs, just play this Parama Satya satsangs. Even if you think they are not hearing, their heart will hear. It will start cognizing and consciously furthering. The gunasthana will just shoot up to the Paramashivatva state. And when they leave the body, they will go to the higher lokas. In Hindu tradition, we always say that during this Uttarayana Punyakala, Uttarayana officially starts on the Shankranti day, but usually 15 days before itself, the energy of the Uttarayana starts. The energy of Uttarayana and its impact on the Bhumandala starts one paksha before. So now almost the Uttarayana has started. It will reach its full energy by Shankaranti, and from Shankaranti then 6 months is Uttarayana Punyakala. During this Uttarayana, those who leave the body consciously go to the higher lokas, higher realms, the higher gunasthanas. Listen. The lower worlds are nothing but filled by the people who are always overwhelmed. See, one of the biggest problem is you can't predict a person and how he or she will react, how he or she is going to do things. when they are overwhelmed. Living with those people who get overwhelmed again and again is nothing but a hell. That is the lower world. You don't know how they are going to behave, and getting overwhelmed and deciding they feel it is cute and that is their power over you. So the whole relationship will have only the strength of ability to blackmail. Those who get overwhelmed and make decisions during the time of getting overwhelmed make hell for themselves and for you. That is why I repeatedly insist. Don't get overwhelmed by anything, and if you are overwhelmed by anything, don't make any decision during the time of getting during the time you are overwhelmed. Sattva guna leads to higher gunasthana. Hell, the lower worlds are nothing but everyone will be overwhelmed. So everything will be in chaos. If you are cherishing, enjoying that guna consciously, naturally you are booking the ticket for lower world, lower gunasthana. You book the ticket for lower gunasthana, you get visa for lower gunasthana, and you expect sitting in the flight you will reach the higher gunasthana. I have a mullah story. Mullah who got only economy ticket came and sat in first class and not ready to vacate. He was supposed to go to New York, and 2-3 air hostesses came and told him, please go and sit in economy class. This is first class. But he was very adamant. Pilot was informed. He just walked and uttered few words. Immediately, without any resistance, with all gratitude and thankfulness, Mullah walked and went and sat in economy class. Surprised, shocked air hostesses asked the pilot, what did you tell? He said, I just told him the front seats go to Los Angeles, backside seats only go to New York. So only the economy seats go to New York. The first class seats go to Los Angeles. That's all. He went back and said, listen, multiple times you book tickets, get into the flight for the lower gunasthana, but you expect you will reach the higher gunasthanas. No. Getting overwhelmed and making decision is making hell for yourself and others. And repeatedly remembering the Parama Satya, this whole Brahmanda, which is so beautifully functioning, is functioning inside you without getting overwhelmed. Then how can what you imagine get deluded as your small life, incidents of that life, happenings of that life can overwhelm you? No. Do not allow anything that overwhelms you conscious. Drug addiction, which overwhelms you. Sex addiction, which overwhelms you. Moods during your monthly periods, monthly cycle. Do not allow any of this. If you allow any of this consciously to rule you, after death, you are sure to become ghost. Understand? The biggest problem with ghost is it will not know why he is frustrated. It will not know why he is doing what he is doing. He will not know why he is angry on some people, why he is taking revenge on some people. If you have a boyfriend who is drug addict, and if you have a girlfriend who is mood swing addict, then you will understand what I am saying. You will not know why they are doing what they are doing. Listen. I'll give you one example. One person, A, he has many wonderful friends with whom he drinks, smokes, drugs, enjoys, partners in crime. The so-called blasting the life. But suddenly, if he commits suicide, he will be so frustrated about himself, he will start hurting his own friends, telling, hey, why did you guys make me drug addict? Why did you guys not stop me and protect me and give me the right life? Why did you not teach me? Why did you not protect me? Why did you guys support me in my wrong, overwhelming patterns? He will start attacking you. What I am saying is Parama Satya. Listen. That is why when somebody commits suicide and becomes Brahmarakshas, you don't know how that Brahmarakshas will act. You may be thinking, no, while he was alive, I was very good friends with him. I only helped him to leave Swamiji, and I only helped him to do all criminal activities. I am his partner in the crime. Hey! After leaving the body, you will get so overwhelmed, angry, will finish. He will make sure you get overwhelmed. You also leave the body same way and join his team. I am revealing Parama Satyas about how overwhelmed people act, react, cognize, behave. It will be so unpredictable. They will make worst hell for themselves and for you. Paramashiva gives one more important secret. Mind acts based on what your heart enjoys. Mind thinks of those things, actually does those things, contemplates about doing those things that seem pleasant to the heart of a man. So building right pleasant things in your heart. The mind is like a muscle memory and biomemory. Heart is bioenergy. Build the right likes in your heart. Still whenever I remember, I overflow with gratitude for my Guru Parampara. They built the right pleasant ideas in my heart. My pleasantness is all about doing a beautiful puja. Have flowers, nivedyam, all the best things. Do a beautiful puja. You guys should know, I'll keep so many varieties of food as a nivedyam and offer to Paramashiva. Only one small bit in a spoon I'll pick up and taste, eat as a respect to the prasadam after puja. That's all. It means heart is in puja, not in the food, tasty food offered in the puja. If you lived around me, you will know I'll keep varieties of nivedyam and offer. But after the puja, just not even one spoon, a bit as a prasadam. Respect to Paramashiva's prasadam. That's it. My Guru Parampara built best heart for me. The pleasant heart for me. The idea of pleasant was right. Sattvic things was given to me by my Guru Parampara. I tell you, this is the biggest gift a man can receive from Guru Parampara. The right, pleasant things as the guna of the heart. See, your heart likes only right things. Your mind will go only towards those right things. You are liberated. You can be assured you are going to only live in higher gunasthanas and make higher gunasthana for others. And even when you leave the body, you will reach only higher gunasthanas. That's it. Parama Satyatthirundu vazhuvamai paramajnanam, not falling, failing from Parama Satya is paramajnana. So, I gave you one Parama Satya today. This whole Brahmanda is happening inside you without getting overwhelmed. Then how can your delusions, imaginations about some incidents of your life can overwhelm you? No, you can't be overwhelmed. Cognize this Parama Satya. Consciously further this Parama Satya. Shravana means listening. Manana means internalizing and cognizing. Nididhyasana means conscious furthering. Living, radiating. In further satsang, I'll help you more with more Paramasatyas and the way to consciously further do Nididhyasana of this Paramasatya. With this, I bless you all. Be blissful.
If you found this video entertaining, entraining, and enlightening, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you so much for tuning in.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तः श्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञानवितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।